Hello there, dear students. This is Mr. Abdurrahman with another video session. Today's topic is going to be different from what I teach. Usually it's going to be computer science or business economics. So I'm going to dive into the topic immediately. I'm going to walk you through some concepts to understand what you're going to do with the media, because some of you maybe know some partial meaning of it, but let's talk about it academically. Let's dive directly to the topic. First of all, the point from this curriculum is that you build some kind of critical understanding of the media through engaging with the content. So it's not just like flipping papers and reading or whatever. You're gonna make your own content and you're gonna be very engaging with it. You're gonna be making videos, making things, any kind of media type. Point is that you develop a practical skills. You need to explore the process of making media content. I mean, all of us watching movies or listening to the music, but some of us we don't understand because we're not specialists. We don't understand the details or the process behind creating a content. I want you to encourage your research skill. So when I ask you to do something or making some kind of content as a team or as an individual, I want you to research. I want you to develop that skill so you can, at some point, you find yourself interested in this field and by studying the digital arts of media. The most important thing that you engage this subject in a fun way. So I want you to enhance the enjoyment, and also the point is that you start to appreciate the role of the media in our modern days of times. First of all, the first question that's gonna come to the mind of any one of you: what is media? Simply to put it, movies, TVs, video games, even social media like Facebook or Instagram is considered as a form of media, considered as a form of mass communications that we encounter on a daily basis. Yes, it's complicated, but we're gonna split it, or we're gonna focus in our study on four things. Number one, we're gonna understand the concept of media language. After that, we'll be talking about the representation. You will understand how the media got represented. After that, we'll talk about number three, the concept of the audience. And lastly, we will introduce ourselves to the concept of the media institutions. Media language, it means talking about any kind of method that a text can create a meaning. When you're watching some kind of text on a magazine or a movie, and that text has the ability to transfer the meaning of the director, of the media creator to you. Sometimes even, it's not just text, it might be a camera angle, some costume of one of the characters of a film. So all of these things transferring some kind of a meaning. Second element in our study is going to be representation. Media representation refers to the idea or the concept of how this media content representing the reality itself. Science fiction movie is, we all know that it's not real, but it has a meaning that applies on our modern life or our reality. We read some newspaper, and this newspaper showing the opinion a certain way by the color, by the type of the font or the typography, or even the way that they put the images in the magazine. It will transfer some message to you, and all of this visual thing is considered as presentation. For example, Facebook, let's talk about Facebook. Considered one of the platforms or the channels to represent media. You can put your ideas online by controlling the online elements like photo of your profile or the nature of the pictures that you're uploading. All of that is considered as a way of representing yourself or your image if you're running some kind of business. Number three, the audience. And number three, main key of the media. Basically, the audience is whoever watching the media, who is watching and why they're watching the media. When you're designing your media text or language, you're trying to make it appeal to that specific taste or that specific group of people. If you're making some Disney movie, they talk to children, so they need to be made in a way that attract that group of people. By studying the audience, you're able to plan or reshape your content according to a specific taste. So the media audience is helping you to plan and reshape the content the way that it fits. Lastly, we'll talk about institutions. Institutions is talking about the government or the companies making the media. maybe even you. I mean, when you're making your Facebook or YouTube channel, you are considered as an institution. Production companies like Netflix or Warner Brothers, they are the biggest or the enterprise scale of the institution. You can ask yourself, what's the importance of the institution? I mean, when I or you making some sort of media on the YouTube, it's different from when Netflix or Warner Brothers are handling that. Comparing some documentary from BBC or Geographic Channel to some kind of video, like even this video that I'm making. The main difference between an institution like Netflix or first, they have access to huge amount of funds. Also, they have a certain ideology. So the institution is gonna make the whole thing changes regarding how the quality of the media is presented. The size of the institution will control how the media is gonna be, or the media content or the production can be introduced by monitoring or focusing on things like marketing or how or where to sell the product or the media content. Okay, I hope that you find this video beneficial for you. That's it for now. I hope that to see you in another session, inshallah. So, bye.